Y'all won't believe the summer that changed everything for me. I'm Lucas, 20 years old, and my life was about to take a dramatic turn. I've always admired my aunt, not just because of her kindness, but also her remarkable strength. The kind of woman who can light up a room with her smile. Despite the fact that she is not a member of my mother's ancestral line, she is an incredible woman. After her divorce, Aunt Lisa lives alone. I often visited her during the summer, and we always had a great time together. She is a wonderful listener, which is one of the reasons why I felt more solace in confiding in her than in my friends, that I've rarely found in others. Fast forward to a milestone moment. So, here's where it gets interesting. My mom's 40th birthday was coming up, and she invited Aunt Lisa to join the party. On that particular day, as soon as I heard the news, I was overcome with happiness because I had been harboring affections for her for a very long time and frequently found myself engaged in thoughts about her, and the thought of seeing her again had me counting down the days like a kid waiting for Christmas morning. The day that had been anticipated for a very long time finally arrived. Upon discovering that everything had gone according to plan, my mother was filled with elation. Little did I know, this birthday bash would be the start of something real special. By cleaning and scrubbing the floors, my father and I were able to provide her with consistent assistance. Once the doors were unlocked at approximately 6 o'clock in the evening, my most beloved Aunt Lisa was there waiting for me on the threshold. The season was summer, and she was dressed in a knee-length dress. When I first laid eyes on her, I was somewhat taken aback because I had never before been in the company of a female, for example. While we were all seated at the same table, there were 4 of us. At the same time that I was keeping my eyes on my aunt, I was also making an effort to avoid embarrassing myself in front of everyone else. I made one toast, my father made toast to my mother, and my auntie thanked me for my accomplishment. On the other hand, everyone was drinking, and everything was going swimmingly. Not only was I quite happy about the fact that this birthday will be remembered for the rest of my life, but my mother was also very happy about it. After drinking a little bit more than he should have, Dad went to bed, and I, along with my mother and my aunt, remained to sit and discuss everything that was going on in the globe. During our conversation, Auntie inquired about my personal life, smiled frequently, and expressed her feeling of sympathy toward me. In addition, I found it to be really enjoyable. My mother made the decision to retire to bed after that. A headache was what she reported having. The conversation proceeded, and my aunt and I were quite interested in one another's lives, asking each other questions about various topics. Next, I informed her that I had not yet been in a relationship with a woman, and I am not sure why I did that. The entire time, I was keeping a close eye on her. Nothing was spoken by Aunt Lisa in response, most likely because she was embarrassed by my revelation. After that, she stated, "Well, it's getting late, Lucas, I'm going to bed." I assured her that I would accompany her out of the room. In the large room, I made her bed. However, the light bulb in that room had gone out, so there was no supply of illumination. Despite my best efforts, I was unable to locate any additional bulbs in the kitchen, where I had gone to look for them. Upon my return to my aunt, I discovered that she had already gone to bed. After getting up from that position for a bit, I finally mustered up the guts to ask my aunt, Lisa, whether I may lie down next to her. After giving it some thought, she gave her assent. After a period of almost 10 minutes of silence, my hands reached out to grab her without any conscious effort. I had a profound affection for this woman, and it brought me a great deal of happiness to discover that Lisa had reciprocated my feelings by being more physically near to me. My memory will forever be etched with every single moment that we spent together. It was like a fairy tale. It was a beautiful experience, as it was the first birthday I celebrated as an adult, and it was also the nicest birthday my mother had ever had. Lisa was nowhere to be seen when I awoke the following morning. In the morning, she had departed on the train. After a week had passed, I decided to pay her a visit since I did not want to leave our future up to chance. The days that I spent with Lisa turned into a significant event in my life that I will continue to cherish.